Welcome back to another episode of 50 Shades of NBA podcast. I'm Nathan.
I'm Trey.
Trey's trying to record. He got a pretty sick clone trooper helmet, and he's trying to record with it on. So we're going to see how it goes. But anyway, we have more important things to discuss, like how it's episode 31, and everyone knows who wore 31. Mike Muscala. In 2019 for looked like the Lakers and the Sixers.
Hey.
And currently, Jared Allen of the Cavs, who are down 3-1 pathetically to the Knicks. But we'll talk about that later, because that's how I feel about that series, dude.
It's aggressive.
Thomas Bryant, Denver Nuggets.
Is he wear 31 for them right now?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's on the Nuggets now.
He's on the Nuggets now.
But anyway, Thomas Bryant, Max Strus.
I feel like this is not doing it. Max Strus of the Heat?
Of the Heat.
What a
yes,
king.
sir. Yeah, and then obviously a whole lot of other people. But anyway, those are the people that matter today.
They are.
So shout out to all of you.
Real quick? I want to know how the voice changer sounds.
Okay, let's hear it.
Mike Muscala, 50 Shades of NBA podcast. I sound vaguely like Kylo Ren.
A little bit of Kylo Ren.
It's a little Kylo Renny.
Kylo Renny. I don't like
Ren
that.
Stimpy.
I don't like the Renny.
Kylo Renny.
Yeah, that doesn't sit well with me. But thank you for that anyway.
Okay.
I
the
can't helmet's coming off. The helmet's coming off. And basketball's coming on. Oh. How about that? Yeah. I mean, a lot's happened playoff-wise and all that good stuff since last week. A lot of series have...
I'm here.
Progressed. I love it, Trey.
I'm back.
Yeah. Just playoffs. Playoff basketball.
Sixers swept the Nets.
Only team to sweep. So
That's because they're them, bro.
yeah, I mean, they're obviously the most dominant in the first round.
Bam. Bam.
Would you say they had the easiest matchup?
I would
out of
say they have
everyone?
the easiest matchup by
Okay.
far out of everyone.
Thank you.
Easily.
I was thinking that too.
Without even the slightest form of a doubt.
Okay.
This is a free second round appearance.
You know what? Yes, it is. And you will take it.
I will take it.
My God. A unbelievable amount of rest too.
Yeah, it's been great.
that
Thank
team.
you, Atlanta.
Like that is ridiculous, dude.
Mm-hmm. We needed
When
it.
did they play last? Like Thursday?
It was a minute ago. I think so.
They're damn near going to have a whole week off going into the second round.
I think initially it was that they were going to play tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to play Saturday if
it was a second round.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me, dude. I was thinking about that though. I don't like how spaced out that is.
Yeah. They played on Saturday, April 22nd.
That just feels like an eternity ago.
That was
Maybe it's because
4 days
that's
ago.
how. Yeah, they're just that dominant in the series that.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have Joel that game, so it was kind of like I thought for sure we were going to take one loss without him.
Yeah.
But Philly had registered 2 wins without Joel, which was cool.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man, that seems like such a long time ago. Props to Philly, though. Though plenty of rest for probably the Celtics, but who knows if Trey Young pulls up from the logo again like he did. You never know what will happen. But anyway, we did have some other playoff news or non-playoff related news happen in the NBA, and we'll talk about that first, and then we'll get into our reactions thus far of the first round. And we're going to start with Nick Nurse and Dwayne Casey.
Oh my gosh.
Both out as coaches. And fun enough, they were both Coach of the Year award winners for the Toronto Raptors at one point. But both of them are out. Ime Udoka is in for the Houston. Thank you.
You're doing great.
Yeah, the Houston Rockets. So,
It's crazy.
yeah. Couple movements for coaches.
I think the Ime Udoka hiring is kind of like, we knew it was going to happen. We didn't know who was going to be pulling the trigger on the media storm nightmare that was hiring Ime Udoka.
Yeah, fair. I think, to me, of those three, that's probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
Or the one I care the most about, just because we saw his impact last year with the Celtics as, his first year running it with them. So it'll be great for the Rockets and their player development, the young guys there. So
Do you know where he got hired from? Where he was coaching before the Celtics?
Spurs?
Philadelphia.
I don't know.
Philadelphia.
Does he have pop connections?
Most people do.
Okay.
Most people do in the world. Because him and Monty Williams, the Suns coach, were on the same coaching staff underneath, I believe, Brett Brown.
Word.
It might have been under Doc, but I believe it was under Brett Brown.
Okay, word. There you go. Thank you. Really quick though, what do you think Ime going to the Rockets? What does that mean for him next year?
I think the Rockets suck next year.
Okay.
But I think they're a better coach suck.
That's fair.
Because this year, like, they just look like a bunch of street ballers, like, just kind of hooping out there, which is super entertaining and gets you a lot of points. Mm-hmm. Does not generate a lot of wins.
No, it doesn't.
And Steven Silas, who was their head coach, he was a D'Antoni descendant. And so, yeah, it's that one.
Word.
But yeah, so he was a D'Antoni descendant, so he really believed in that 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And I feel like for that 7 seconds, you have to have not necessarily a play discipline team. Mm-hmm. We talked about it a little bit with Coach Smith last year, but kind of that read and react offense.
Yeah.
But I feel like they were trying to do the read and react offense in Houston. It wasn't really working. And I feel like Steven didn't really make that switch.
Fair enough.
That being said, I like Steven Silas as a coach a lot.
Mm-hmm. Just really not the right team.
Yeah.
Not the right team. Too young. And
honestly, I would not mind him being head assistant in Philadelphia.
There you go.
Not even head assistant, because we have Sam Cassell and Dave Yeager on that staff, and that's
just on the coaching staff.
Yeah, it's so
period.
Good. Yeah, it's so good. So I would love to have Steven Silas there as well.
Word.
I feel like he's going to end up. I don't know if D'Antoni is still part of the Nets coaching staff. I feel like he is under Jack.
I think he is.
Jackie Vaughn.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything saying he's not. So,
but it's an assistant coach, so would we really see something?
Touche. But it's also D'Antoni.
Yeah, like it's one of the most iconic head coaches. I'll check it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sad to see Silas go, but his time in Houston was done.
Mm-hmm. No, agreed. I feel like most people felt that way going into the season, though, too.
Yeah.
Because they knew the Rockets weren't going to be good, and Silas, his time just kind of was up, more or less. Yeah. I think when you watched or at least saw clips of Rockets games and stuff, like I did, obviously these clips that I did watch were directed towards, showing the team not responding well to him.
He does not work for the Nets.
No, he doesn't.
Hasn't this entire season.
Dang.
He works for the Pelicans.
When did that happen?
This season. He stepped down from his role at the Nets.
Holy cow, dude.
While Steve Nash was the coach.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
That was an eternity ago.
We wouldn't hear about this.
Wow.
Because he's an assistant coach, but he's still D'Antoni.
He's still D'Antoni. I'm kind of mad that I didn't know D'Antoni's on the
I think he's a coaching advisor now for New Orleans.
That's...
the only reason I noticed it,
so wrong.
The only reason I didn't think he was on there still is he's not in 2K anymore. You can't hire him as a coach because he's always my go-to.
Yeah, that sucks. Well then.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Not hire him in 2K?
Hire Steven Silas.
There you go. Next best thing for you.
He's like I think a B+ or a B offensive rating.
Okay, word.
He's not a bad hire.
Word.
Little budget head coach.
Yeah, there you go. You need those every now and then. Is that a yawn? Is that what that is? I don't even know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah, it was.
I don't remember what I was saying. We'll move on. We'll kind of talk about the Raptors, though.
I do want to do a quick shout out to someone who we shout out a lot here on the podcast. And I never know if they're listening. So shout out our live listener today, Gabby.
Yeah.
Who's actively FaceTiming in. Just muted. She's pumping her hands, clapping, giving the thumbs up. Big fan of 50 Shades of NBA pod right there.
Yes, she is. Website creator.
So much of a big fan that she's willing to move to Virginia to keep supporting us. She's nodding her head yes.
Yeah, she's in agreement. She's cheering, actually.
That's really nice of you, Gabby.
Like triple backflip.
So you hear right here first, Gabby's initial reaction was yes to Virginia. If she says anything else from now on, she changed her mind, which is totally fine, but it's a little scummy.
A little scummy. Not Cash Money, if you ask me.
Gabby's doing that thing where she like sucks her lips in and looks angry.
Oh, I know the one. I know the one.
Yeah, you get that face a lot.
Yep, most often.
Shout out Gabby.
Shout out Gabby. But anyway. Two former Raptors coaches fired, and the Raptors kind of look like they're in... Oh, okay.
Dwayne Casey wasn't fired. Dwayne Casey retired from coaching to move into front office position.
Bad.
Be nice.
My bad.
Dwayne Casey's been really big for that.
Two former Raptors coaches in different
are no longer head coaches.
Different walks of life.
Yep.
When they woke up.
That's the Dwayne Casey coaching tree too. Nick Nurse. He was his assistant.
I got you.
He coached the G League team, or not the G League team. He coached their summer league team. Mm-hmm. Nick Nurse did.
Word.
Super cool.
Okay.
Love Nick Nurse.
I do too. I don't think he'll be unemployed.
No.
For very long.
If Ime Udoka wasn't on the table, mm-hmm. I feel like the Rockets would have gone hard after Nick Nurse.
I think I saw a couple things saying that as well. So
it just makes sense.
He'll find a spot.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't know if it would be necessary to be a head coach yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, he had to go too. Mm-hmm. The amount of talent on that Raptors team,
it was wasted.
It was crazy.
It was wasted.
Scotty Barnes took a step back this year. I feel like
he did.
To be fair, I wasn't super high on him in the first place, mm-hmm. but he did take a step back.
Which, I mean, that leads perfect into the Raptors. There's rumors now going around that they're just willing to blow everything up.
Yeah.
Except Scotty, so they'll keep Scotty, but everyone else on the table is free game. And when I first saw this, I told you, and I don't know, I was annoyed because I was like, you had an opportunity to do this at the trade deadline.
You did.
When, like, with OG, there were talks of people, there are talks of teams being willing to give up 3-4 first-round picks for him.
It's crazy.
Like, oh my God,
move him.
Move him. He was hot. That's hot as hell.
If you're getting 4 unprotected first, not swaps, but first, right? You're getting a 2023 draft, mm-hmm. 2025 draft, 2027 draft, and a 2029 draft.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Or even worse, you're getting a 2024, 2026, 2028, 2030 draft. You mm-hmm. don't know what their team's going to take the chance
not.
For OG Anunoby?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Especially if you know they weren't going to compete not for a championship.
Harden went for like 4 firsts.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And
that was crazy.
The market has just been inflated because of, the Utah Jazz trades this summer.
They really have.
They really have.
They really have. It's been just crazy.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know why this is now your reaction to blow everything up. When people were saying all throughout the season, you guys aren't a good team, blow it up. You
trade your future first for Jakob Poeltl in response?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I think that first is top 5 protected, but I think it just switches to an unprotected the next year if it doesn't convey.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It really is. I don't know what they were doing over there. Masai Ujiri, what are you doing, dude?
Okay, cool. I want to make sure the audio is working.
No, that makes sense.
We looked a little quiet there, and we're usually not quiet, so.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very sad with the 6, how they're being run.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of lost draft capital that was just left on the table.
It's kind of crazy.
It is. So.
It's kind of crazy, the amount. And then on top of that, like, we know one of Pascal and Fred is not coming back next season.
Absolutely.
Or the season after. Mm-hmm. One of them was actively saying that they didn't want to be there the next year.
Yeah.
My money is that it was on Fred, but it could have been on Pascal too. You never know.
If I was the organization, I'd rather have Pascal. I think he's a better player. Freddie's old too.
Freddie's so is Pascal.
He's getting older. I don't know. I think Pascal does more.
I think if you go, who's the better player? Mm-hmm. It's easily Pascal.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it.
He's like the simplest choice ever. Mm-hmm. It's like who's better, Michael Jordan or Steve Kerr?
Steve Kerr.
Correct
Michael
answer.
Jordan.
No. Okay, you had it right. You're good.
Yes.
That's the crazy thing. Like, okay, I hear you that you want to have your best player, but also on top of that, I kind of want to respect that homegrown undrafted talent and make sure I reward him correctly with Fred VanVleet. And I feel like Fred VanVleet's going to cost less than Pascal is long term. And on top of that, if you're looking for like a notable star to lead your team other than Scotty, I feel like you can find someone who fits next to Scotty a little better because Scotty really wasn't shooting threes like that. So if you find someone where he can run a really small ball like center position.
Okay.
I'm just saying it might work a little bit. Scotty at the center, Scotty at the 5.
It wouldn't be awful. Wouldn't be the worst small ball lineup.
Would be better than PJ Tucker at the 5.
Yeah.
Houston. Mike D'Antoni.
I mean, what? Because they're running that in the Western Conference Finals, weren't they?
Yeah. They were running that the entire season.
Mm-hmm. It worked to that point.
Traded Clint Capella in a first for Robert
Chris
Covington.
Paul, bro, got hurt, pulled his hammy.
It was unfortunate.
It was.
They had Capella that year. It was the Westbrook year that they were running. PJ at the center.
What could have been?
That was a second round exit, right? for them because it was because Lou Dort went off for 50 points.
Redonkulous. Oh, we're getting flash photography.
We are. I turned the camera towards you because I realized it was pointing at me.
That's fair.
And realized Gabby probably would rather see her fiance than her fiance's fiance.
Maybe it depends on the day. She shrugged her shoulders. Yeah, she's in agreement. There you go. Back to Trey. I love that.
No, it's solid though. Mm-hmm. It's solid though. This is I feel like a very chill episode of this podcast.
It's more so laid back. Yeah.
I can feel the energy, like, lowering down a little. Not bad, but we're
Get yourself a cup of tea.
Yeah. Yeah. And let us sprinkle sweet nothings into your ear about basketball. Jason Kidd.
Interesting. Why'd you go with Jake?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was the first thing that popped in my head.
Maybe it's the Luka jersey you're wearing right now.
Oh, I am wearing my Luka
Dallas
jersey.
connection.
I've never worn this out of my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why?
I don't know why. I don't have a good answer.
It's a sick jersey.
It's a sick jersey.
It really is.
I just feel weird wearing a Luka jersey.
Speaking of jerseys, really quick. I just got 3 myself. All of players that don't currently play on those teams, but...
No. Don't say that. Because remember, we had the whole plan in the future. We got those jerseys while they were on the team, so people know
that was a joke. Yeah, I'm super excited to start wearing my Kevin Durant and Rory and Donovan Mitchell jerseys here pretty soon. They've just been on back order for forever. Yeah, they're definitely when KD was on the Nets, Rory on the Wizards, the pink jersey, by the way, and then a Donovan Mitchell jersey from this year, even though he never even
stepped It's really weird that they made those jerseys.
It really is, but it was $30. It was 65% off. How could I say no? I didn't. What are you looking at?
DeJounte Murray just went on IG Live, said, "God is real, the devil is a lie. Tried to cheat, suspend me. We back to the A."
That's hilarious.
What do you on?
Oh, are you Bluetoothed? You might be Bluetoothed. All right, y'all gonna hear this.
God is real, the devil's a lie. Try to cheat, suspend me. We back to the A.
That's what's up.
I don't know if that audio is gonna catch it all. I just realized how low I turned that down.
That's okay.
That's fine. Still bizarre.
That's hilarious.
Bizarre.
I respect the energy. I really do.
What's he doing with his hoodie? Check NBA Central.
He's
if you want to see this
excited.
tweet. I'll retweet it right now on our episode.
On our episode? On
our Twitter.
Make it easier for you. But yeah, I guess since DeJounte came up, I'm more than impressed with Trey Young and the Hawks
tonight. My gosh.
Because the amount of times we were watching and would look away for maybe 5 minutes and they'd be down double digits and then look back up another 2 minutes later and then they're within 2. It was ridiculous. It was a roller coaster.
It was crazy. I remember we turned it on. I was like, who's going to win? Nate's like, the Celtics.
Yeah, I was like, the Celtics. And then I was like, I don't know what the score is, but I'm going to stick with that. And it was double digit
They're up
lead.
by like 12.
Yeah, they're up like 12 or something. And
Trey Young.
I don't even know. Yeah. Please go look at her Twitter.
It's funny.
Yeah, it was a live reaction of myself and Trey watching Trey Young hit a very deep 3-point shot, literally maybe a foot from where the logo is. It was beautiful. In Boston,
it's crazy. There's a fun little surprise at the end.
Yeah, great surprise at the end.
That being said, you want to segue that into the Trey Young trade talks?
Yeah, I think that would silence him right now.
I think it has to.
It has to. And I wasn't really for it originally when it came out.
You were not having it.
Just because I still feel like, and I think this series is really helping Trey prove that, he just needs a little more time.
It's easy, right, though, for him to show out now because he's the only one who can score.
Yeah.
So, like, we're just seeing more of what he already has. What I like seeing tonight was there's a couple times I saw him make defensive effort, and that was blowing my mind. Mm-hmm. It was blowing. I was like, oh my gosh.
Trying to take
I've never seen that before. Mm-hmm. Like, it was very minimal defense. It was like he walked into the lane when someone was driving and then walked out.
Well,
and
I don't see that from Trey.
Look at you.
We'll take it.
Improvement.
Yeah, baby steps.
Little baby Trey Young steps.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was ludicrous that people were saying, oh, get him out of here. because he is still such a young player. Just try and build a better team around him. You just traded for DeJounte too. I don't know. You can't blow it up after year one. Trey's he's lip syncing some ludicrous song.
Yeah.
I can't read lips, so
You know
it's
how
my
it
bad.
be.
Yeah. So I hope all the Trey Young haters.
Is Luda from
Or at least-
Atlanta?
I don't know. I feel like it would make sense for
Lil
him to
Jon
be.
is from Atlanta.
I'll see where
I know that.
Ludacris is from.
This is completely unrelated. This is a weird one again, Nathan.
It's kind of getting there.
It's getting there.
It's kind of getting there.
I think when we do later ones, I get sleepy.
Okay, that's fair. It makes sense.
Get a little goofy out here.
No,
Is he New York?
Champaign, Illinois.
Interesting.
Illinois.
Illinois, please.
Illinois.
As someone who's lived in the Midwest all my life, it's Illinois.
Okay, my bad. No disrespect.
I'll be honest, living on the other side of Iowa, I never thought about any state other than Nebraska or maybe South Dakota.
That's terrible.
I know. It's weird, right?
That was your reality, huh?
Yeah, I was like, Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, those are the places I've been.
Nebraska.
You ever been to Nebraska?
I drive through it every year.
Oh, that's true.
2 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that drive.
Yeah, it's not great.
Nebraska sucks.
It's not great. Iowa's also pretty rough to drive through.
I prefer my Iowa drive way more than my Nebraska.
That's fair. Have you ever driven across Ohio?
No.
Wild.
Kansas? Have you?
Yes,
Kansas sucks too.
It does.
Kansas, Nebraska are same tier of suckiness.
they are.
So, sorry
The
if you live in
Midwest
those states.
sucks, dude.
You know,
It's just kind of like awful here. It's really hot during the summers, really cold during the winters. The winters last
forever.
forever. Like 6 months out of
If
the
it's
year.
2023, they last until last Saturday.
When it snowed.
Yeah, snowed, hailstorm. It was ridiculous. We got all 4 seasons in the span of an hour.
It's the Midwest for you, son.
It really is. It really
Welcome.
is. I did not enjoy
We also
it.
had the tornado warnings.
Yep,
It's
got a couple
weird out
tornado
here, man.
warnings this year. It really
I
is.
always, it blows my mind when people who aren't from the Midwest like have a tornado warning or like experience one.
Yeah,
'Cause they're very concerned.
they are.
They're very concerned.
Yeah, but here I've learned very quickly it's a social event.
It is. You just go,
Go
out, see if you
outside.
can see a tornado.
Yeah.
See what's
if
happening.
it gets close, then you panic.
No,
Probably
you
not
still
even
don't
then,
panic.
huh?
You just go inside.
Yeah. All right. Fair.
It's a tornado.
Fair.
Also, it lasts like a minute maximum. Just go like away slowly.
Are you saying tornado fear is overrated?
I'm saying I don't have any.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm saying
So it's
as
overrated.
yeah, as a Midwesterner, I don't really have any.
Fair enough. I respect that. But anyway, we'll get back on track. Get back on track.
Get us back on
And
track.
If you didn't see last night, Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat probably shocked a lot of people. Shocked
Oh my
Vegas
gosh.
for sure. And Trey, you know what? It's perfect. You know, Trey can talk a little bit about it here in a second, but he dropped 56. So it's, I want to say, third most in the playoffs behind Donovan Mitchell and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Shot over 60%, I'm pretty sure I saw. And the Heat go up 3-1 against the Bucks, which nobody, I don't care who you are, you're not
didn't
even a
have that.
Heat fan. Nobody
have
had that 3-1. 3-1. But Giannis came back. Granted, Giannis has been injured in a majority of the series.
So is Hero.
And yeah, Hero broke his damn hand in the same game.
No squawking.
So
You guys are just choking.
I don't know.
Whoever, if Miami wins against the Bucks,
Yeah,
whoever wins the Sixers Celtics series,
they're going to the
will
finals.
probably go to the finals and probably
Absolutely.
win.
We'll see about when, but they're going to the
I'm
finals.
not scared of anyone in the West. A single
Are
team.
you fine in the West?
I'm fine in the West.
Okay.
Who's gonna stop us?
I don't know, man. You gotta wait and see.
The Grizzlies are already down to the
Grizzlies
Lakers.
are done.
They're out.
Hey, maybe the team of destiny right now. L.A. Lakers.
That's the only team that gives me any sort of fear, and even then, I'm like, man, like Joel better.
I don't know.
Joel better. Like
I don't know.
it's crazy. But
It really is. We'll
get
see.
back to this Heat game.
Yes.
So I placed a bet,
Yes, he did.
$20 bet. My voice cracked. I'm so upset about this. $20 bet, most I've ever bet on a game. Pays out $420.
That's a lot of money.
It was Jimmy Butler 2+ assists, Brooke Lopez 1+ block. Caleb Martin, 10+ points. Gabe Vincent, 10+ points. Jimmy Butler, 20+ points. Drew Holiday, 5+ rebounds. Brooke Lopez, 1+ steal. Grayson Allen, 2+ threes. Drew Holiday, 2+ threes. Drew Holiday, 15+ points.
Which one failed?
So first off, we checked into this game.
Yes.
And Jimmy Butler had 1 assist and Caleb Martin had 9 points. Then Jimmy Butler got an assist to Caleb Martin.
Mm-hmm.
So both those hit. And all the other ones that hit. Brooke Lopez had his block. Vincent has 10 points. Butler has 20. Drew had his 5 rebounds. Brooke had his 1 steal. Grayson had 2 threes. Drew had 2 threes. And then we're checked in and Drew Holiday has 11 points. Drew Holiday has 11 points and 1 3 at the time. He hits a 3. He gets up to 14 with about 3 minutes left in the game.
Yep.
I am sweating this out. I am freaking out. Like
I was enjoying watching Trey freak out. It was so funny.
I was not happy.
Omelets at the time.
We were getting omelets. Free omelet.
Free omelet.
Shout out Dr. C, who's going to be on the pod in either next week's episode or the week after that.
Yeah, sometime soon. Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so we're sitting there, and then we watch Drew Holiday, like with 50 seconds left, freaking we watch him miss a 3. Joe Ingles go grab the offensive board, kick it back out to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday misses another 3. Giannis at one point like was driving with 50 seconds left, kicked it to Drew Holiday. It like bounced off his hands.
It was tough.
Drew Holiday finished with 14 points. There were like 3 major opportunities. There was also a Drew Holiday turnover we watched.
Yep.
So there's 4 missed opportunities for him to get 1 point. I would have been $420 richer. I would have got another helmet.
Yep, another one. Third one,
3.
dude.
I probably would have put the money towards clone armor.
Wow. Do they sell that on Amazon?
No, they don't sell that on Amazon, bro.
I don't know.
You gotta go to Imperial Surplus.
My bad, bro.
Not sponsored. Not spawn.
Unless you want to.
If you want to sponsor us, Imperial Surplus, for 1 freaking clone armor set, you bought me.
Got yourself a deal.
Deal. I'll do it. I love
Perfect.
First
so sponsorship coming in.
That being said, phase 2, 501st would be great.
Okay.
Commando, I'd appreciate DC 17s.
Perfect. That's a good little plug.
I don't know why they would. There's no crossover between There's not as much crossover between Star Wars and basketball as they would want for this podcast.
Not yet.
I'm going to start a Star Wars podcast for the sole purpose of getting sponsored by Imperial Surplus.
Okay, and then making the connection.
Yep.
Okay. Word. I appreciate that. Who's your Luke Skywalker of the NBA?
It's really funny you're asking me this.
Yeah.
I was having this conversation with Abe about how there is like not much crossover between those 2 fans. I'm like, maybe if they asked me like who my Luke Skywalker was of the Star Wars or the NBA world.
I did not know this.
It's really funny.
Well, who is it?
Luka.
Okay. I mean, just name wise alone, it fits.
I mean, that too. I was thinking younger guy, hasn't really figured it all out yet.
Nope.
Something like episode 4 Luke is current Luka Doncic.
Okay.
Like, could be that chosen one, could be that next great.
Who's his Chewbacca? Who's his crew, dude?
Who's his Chewbacca?
Who's his crew? Who's his Han Solo?
His Han Solo. Okay, so let's break it down. So, Luka is Luka.
Yep.
Is Luke Skywalker, which means his Obi-Wan Kenobi is Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
Who else is Luka friends with? His Han Solo is probably Kyrie right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Which would make his Chewbacca probably like a Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's a good one.
Tim Hardaway Jr. might also be his C-3PO or his R2 because he's been there since before Chewie. I'm gonna say it's Luka. Okay. Oh, Luka is Luke.
Yep.
Tim Hardaway is C-3PO.
Okay.
Maxi Kleba is his one. Chewbacca.
Yes.
Kyrie's is Han Solo. His Obi-Wan is Dirk Nowitzki. His Yoda is Mark Cuban.
Perfect.
That's pretty close. I'm missing a Leia.
Yeah.
And I'm missing an R2-D2.
Never mind. I was trying to think if anything ever happened where Luke and R2 were separated.
They were always like homies.
They're always together, dude. They're always
Boban's
together.
not on that team anymore.
No,
otherwise, he would have been my Chewbacca.
Boban's a great Chewbacca.
I think Davis Bertans is the Jabba the Hutt. Like they all go like, why are you here? But he's rich.
God. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Man.
I think that's it.
All right.
I think it's pretty close.
All right. There you go.
I want Dorian Finney-Smith to be something, but he's not there anymore.
I would have liked Spencer Dinwiddie to be something too.
Who's someone who abandoned? If Jalen Brunson ever returns to the Mavericks, he is the Han Solo.
Perfect. That'd be a dynamic.
Because that'd be the
so perfect.
the Frozen and Carbonite from episode 5 and 6.
There you go.
End of 5, start of 6.
There you go.
Do you know why they did that?
Why?
Because Harrison Ford didn't know if he was coming back for another movie.
That's smart.
Yeah, they were like, he's frozen in carbonite.
Yeah. Wait for this contract thing to get settled.
Exactly what it was.
That's perfect.
Oh.
Way to go. Way to go, Lucasfilms.
George Lucas.
Way to go. George Lucas kissed his sister. Okay. Have you not seen that? Okay. So George Lucas, his last name is Lucas. Main character in Star Wars.
Luke.
Luke Skywalker
Kiss Leia.
kissed Leia.
Leia kisses Luke.
So therefore, George Lucas.
I understand now.
Yep. And listeners, if you didn't know, now you know.
This is a weird one again. I knew
It's a weird one.
I knew it'd be a weird one.
Oh, we just had a feeling. But anyway, okay. We left off on Jimmy Butler. Okay. His historic night, top 3 playoff scoring, which helped him surpass another great Miami Heat legend, I would say.
Udonis Haslem.
LeBron James, who also had a tremendous night.
Oh my gosh.
22 and 20. Oldest dude to do it.
With a game tire at the end of regulation.
Game tire and a game sealer in overtime, dude.
It was crazy.
Phenomenal.
LeBron really is that guy. Also, to everyone who said that LeBron was going to drop like 40, 50, that wouldn't make sense.
No.
Because that's the point of Dylan Brooks, is to get in your head and make you change how you're going to play. Mm-hmm. Just keep playing as a team. You got it.
Yeah.
You know you're better than them.
Absolutely.
Just keep running it.
Exactly.
I hope LeBron makes it to the championship and loses to Philadelphia. That's my dream. Okay. Or the Nuggets and the Sixers just sweep them.
Damn.
Like that would be my favorite. Like
that'd make you happy. Yeah, that'd make you too happy. I don't want that to happen.
Oh,
I don't want that to. Although
I guarantee
I would love to see the Nuggets go to the finals. I'd love to see the Nuggets go to the finals because I would have to go to one of those games because I'll be back in Denver for the summer. Yeah.
If it's Nuggets Sixers in the finals, I'll come out to Denver.
Word. All right, sounds good.
Go to a game. I don't know.
Come on, so basketball gods.
Please, I want to be a friend with my friend.
Adam Silver. Make it happen.
Oh, I was going to pray to Yahweh, like actual God, but
oh, that works too. Yeah. I mean, same person, right? Adam. That's a joke. It's a joke. Please.
I like that you're saying that, but you're definitely not saying it to anyone in our audience. You're definitely saying it to God.
I'm saying it to Adam. Yeah, you're right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. LeBron truly had a tremendous freaking performance. It was so much fun to watch that too. I was sitting there hunched over my desk, staring at my computer screen, dude. Felt like a little kid staying up way past my curfew on a school night. I don't know. That's the vision for you.
I hear you. I'm just imagining a very small version of adult Nathan watching this game.
Fair enough. The layup, though, to send it into OT was crazy. He got it way up over Triple J, Defensive Player of the Year's outreached arms. And he is a huge man,
like
bro.
A teardrop over a skyscraper.
Literally, he's like 6'10".
It was crazy.
And long-ass arms, I don't even know. Like, he didn't even get... we're flagged. But anyway, he watching his layup, he didn't even get in the glass or the little box, you know? He had that thing damn near over the backboard. I don't know.
It was a crazy shot.
Extremely impressive.
It was a crazy shot.
His old age, 38.
LeBron is so good. I think LeBron is probably the most clutch player ever.
You got arguments for it. There are so many instances in the playoffs.
I mean, him just hitting
it. Says, "Hold my beer."
I think back to that Indiana Pacers series that year. George Hill and J.R. Smith went to the finals with him.
I think about any time he was matched up against the Raptors in the playoffs, dude.
That running fade.
Yeah,
teardrop,
that's the one I'm thinking
one.
about. That had no business being. Oh my god!
Have you seen all the clips of him practicing that shot though?
It's crazy.
Like for years, he's been practicing that shot for no reason other than that second
to
there.
Snatch the soul of Raptors fans.
I'm sorry, Toronto.
It was beautiful. Oh my god!
You guys are officially LeBronto.
They absolutely are.
You guys need to draft Bronny James.
That'd be cool.
No, it wouldn't.
You don't think?
It looks so gross.
I would like it.
Bronny and a. Ugh.
I like it.
Gross.
Oh, you can hate. I won't.
Yucky. I've been hating today. I've been hating on some color schemes for teams.
You really have.
Cleveland and Toronto.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe I just don't like the color red.
Okay, that
more of
that
a blue
works.
guy.
More of a blue guy. So how do you feel when the Sixers wear their reds?
It looks so good.
Okay.
It's like a royal red.
So the bias is still
like
there.
from the flag.
Oh God, shut up.
I like Washington's red.
Okay.
I think Washington. I noticed it because I looked up and I saw our jerseys in our Washington franchise.
Our swaggy Washington Wizards.
Oh, we're pretty swag out here.
Very swag.
I don't know how swag Draymond is.
I like Draymond.
I do
the
too.
Team.
He's an important part.
We have a 2K swag team, and it's Markelle Fultz, Kevin Huerter, Matisse Thybulle, Draymond Green, Jalen Duren, Josh Hart, John Wall, Jeremy Sokan, Cam Thomas, Mo Wagner, Isaiah Joe, Justin. Okay, these guys don't matter because
where it drops
they
out,
don't
yeah.
get minutes.
Does someone else have swag? Keep going down.
Boban.
I knew there was one more.
Yep, Boban.
Anthony Gill.
And J Huff.
J Huff.
He's definitely like auto-generated, but that's okay. Yeah, a lot of fun. We've been playing that a little bit.
We have been. It's been fun.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the Lakers and the Grizzlies.
Back to the Lakers and the Grizzlies.
Lakers take a 3-1 lead, and
bam.
I think that's all she wrote, dude.
That's
all she wrote. History of the NBA says that's all she wrote, unless you're LeBron James.
It's a little dead in the water.
It really is. And you know what John Morant and Dylan Brooks had to say about it?
What'd they say?
Nothing. They didn't do their post-game presser. Wow. Yep. Dylan Brooks was quoted, "I'm out."
Dang.
That's all he said to the media.
Isn't he a free agent after this year?
I think he is. And if you're Memphis, do you bring him back?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Listen, you've crafted this identity of being the bad boys of the league and
absolutely have
breaking the rules and being the team people hate.
Different, yeah.
Like, and Dylan Brooks is a big part of that. So if you cut that down, right? It depends. Do you as the Grizzlies want to distance yourself from that when it's so unifying for your fan base to be like,
it is.
We are that. Like it's like
so
it's
unifying
like the bad
for
boy
the team
Pistons
too, though.
Except,
yeah,
without any validation.
Very true.
But yeah, it's super validating. Clearly they all get behind him too on this. I mean, on some level, and it's just like, or do you want to distance yourself from that because of the Jaw situation, because of other things, and do you not want to unify under that anymore? Because media switched up real quick, and they were like back to pro Jaw real quick.
Yeah.
And while I'm not anti-Jaw by any means, it is important to remember what everything has happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a very tumultuous. Yeah. Season for him.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think most people have just kind of put in the past, and I'm cool with that. If he's learned from it, if he's doing better as he continues, then by all means, we'll leave it. But let bygones be bygones. But I don't know. I think this identity that the Grizzlies have kind of cultivated is one that you can't get away from now. Like, if Dylan Brooks is or isn't on the team, it's still going to follow you to some degree. And I think Brooks means a lot to that locker room. Like you said, the whole team has gone behind, his kind of identity, and he plays really tough defense, and I'll give him props for that. I just don't like a lot of what he says off the court, because what he's saying isn't backing up his game, Yeah. Yeah. Cut your nonsense off, dude. But I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Dang it.
Trey's making a fool of himself.
Yeah, I try to make Nathan laugh when he's on.
had to stare.
When he's on hard rants.
Yeah, I had to stare away. It was so hard.
I was like, is he ignoring me or is he just really focused?
I was ignoring you, dude.
Yeah.
I was
Probably smart. I would have gotten you.
Yeah, you definitely would have. But I don't know. I think you gotta keep Dillon Brooks back. It seems like a lot of the media's reactions is like, oh, why would you keep him around? So
I don't want him personally. Not if I'm the Grizzlies. Like if I'm the Grizzlies, I want him.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm anyone else,
any other team, yeah, I wouldn't want him.
I
don't know.
Houston.
Maybe I regret that. I did see something with that too.
I just keep saying things in my mind and they just kind of work.
No, it's true. I think it was NBA Central too that
That's
put
crazy.
something out. But
Crazy.
I don't know. I think you're in too deep with it.
I feel like
I really do.
some teams just need that.
The enforcer.
Yeah, the enforcer that no one likes.
Draymond Green with the Warriors.
I like Draymond Green. I don't care how much of an enforcer he is.
So many other fan bases would disagree with that. Like Draymond is that version for the Warriors.
Yeah, but he's that version of that has proven himself.
No, he definitely has. And I think, again, that's where a lot of the issue comes with Dillon Brooks is because the Grizzlies haven't done anything in the postseason thus far. So they're kind of like, y'all are way too confident for no reason. And it kind of takes me back to, it was either in the off season or during the early season where Ja Morant is interviewing with Malika Andrews, and Malika asks, who are you worried about in the West? And he goes, oh, I'm fine in the West. Fine in the West. That, I think, was the start of all this. That put target on the Grizzlies' back and got the media's attention.
I don't see anything wrong with him saying that, though.
I respect the confidence, but that's what piqued everyone.
It is. Like, everyone was like, took it as disrespect to their team. Mm-hmm. And when it was meant, I think, as respect for his own team more.
It definitely was.
But, yeah, I agree with you. That's definitely when we started seeing this turn of, like, Ja versus everyone.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, for me personally, it was the Jazz and Grizzlies series a couple of years ago. That's when I started hating. That's when people
have been hating Dillon Brooks forever.
They have, but that's when I started. I was ahead of the curve. Okay, I'm one of the founding fathers of this Dillon Brooks hate club. And the rest of the world right now, they're just hopping on. They're a bunch of members. Bunch of groupies. Yeah, that's what I had to say. But I don't know. I think this season, this postseason run for the Grizzlies is as good as well done. They might win a game.
What do you do in the future if you're Grizzlies?
Just gotta run it back, bro.
You gotta run it back? Are you kidding me?
What else do you do? Who's off that team? You got to think because Steven Adams and what's his face, Brandon Clark, their starting and backup center, are out with injuries. I think it'd be a little bit different of a series.
That's not a real team. That's not a team full of
bro. They got Xavier Tillman starting.
I like Zayto.
He's like 6'9".
They got Roddy on their team.
As a center.
He's nice.
6'9" as a center going up against Anthony Davis.
Montrezl Harrell is 6'7". This means nothing. He sucks.
That's I was like, that does not help. Bro,
I'm just stating.
Xavier Tillman, their center, was guarding LeBron James in crunch time last night. Who you throwing on Anthony Davis?
Ja. Let him jump with him.
Unless Bron's there to take the charge. That was I don't know why you're jumping up doing that if you're Ja Morant.
It's so interesting. I saw a post that was Ja like turned around in the air falling on LeBron, and it was like no layup in the world should ever have Ja looking like this.
No. Matt Barnes said just about that situation, that Ja's play style, how aggressive he is going to the rim. He's saying you're not going to make it long in the NBA if you continue your game like that because the ground is undefeated. It's like, damn.
I don't know, dog.
Matt Barnes, damn.
People switched up so fast, and I don't think it's fair. Because, like, just last year, you're like, bro, Ja was jumping with this dude and trying to kill these fools, and it was awesome and all this stuff. It's just not fair. If you're going to just stay consistent with it, you know? I didn't see anything about Matt Barnes being like, stop playing aggressive last year.
It's just this year with that clip.
Chill out.
With everyone else hating.
What was that? Was that you?
Oh, yeah. My computer.
laptop.
My bad.
That's right. No, you're good. I was just confused. Yeah, no, just stop switching up. Keep it a buck.
I respect that. Big yawn from Trey.
I don't know where he's coming from, man.
It's all good. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have with Lakers, Grizzlies. Lakers maybe 5-6, doesn't really matter.
The Grizzlies need a veteran.
Good veteran leader.
They need what they released, Danny Green.
Ooh.
That's the guy. That's the type of guy they need.
That would have helped.
Championship caliber, veteran presence.
I like that.
They need one of those. It's hard because most of those have played for the Warriors, and the Warriors and Grizzlies hate each other.
Yeah, they got beef.
But there's other options.
Plenty. Got a whole free agent pool.
I don't know, dude. You just need someone who's. They don't have to have won a championship. Just like has gone places in the playoffs.
Yeah, some sort of experience. A little calmer head, I think would.
Do they have money, or am I crazy?
Well, if you're a vet, bro, and you want to compete for a ring, they'll find somebody.
Yeah.
Find somebody, bro.
I don't know. They just need someone to be that locker room leader. I want Steven Adams to be that guy. He just isn't quite that guy yet. I feel like in a few years, he's that guy.
That's fair.
He's been on tons of playoff teams. He's gone to the second and third round.
I think what he meant to that team, it hurts them a lot right now in the postseason.
Yeah.
Because he, at the end of the day, he is a veteran, maybe not with as much postseason experience as you would like, but he had a decent amount when his time on the Thunder.
Yeah, he was multiple second round. I think maybe a third round appearance, maybe.
Yeah, you talk about a dude who is calm. It's very rare you see angry Steven Adams highlights.
Yeah,
I don't know if
chill.
that exists, but
I think I've seen him before. I think I've seen him fight.
All right, but yeah, he has a very consistent demeanor about him.
He's like Marcus Mariota when he was like captain for the Titans.
Okay.
He never really expressed a lot of emotion, but was always like that level-headed, keep it cool kind of guy who was ready to like lead his team.
Yeah, he's the type of dude he would pick Ja Moran up if there was some sort of scuffle or disagreement.
If he really had to get his point guard out of there, he would get his point guard out of there.
Literally pick that man up and walk him away.
More than likely, he would pick the other guy up and walk him away.
Maybe both with each hand.
They're like fighting around Steven Adams.
Because that's what Aquaman is about.
That's what Aquaman's about.
Yeah, if you don't know that reference, the Aquaman movie that came out a couple of years ago, Steven Adams looks a lot like Jason
Momoa.
Yeah, identical to him.
Jason Momoa is a little bit more shredded, but very similar.
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Yeah. All right, now we're done with the Lakers, Grizzlies. We got Sixers. We had said they advance very easily.
Probably playing the Celtics.
And we got the Knicks and the Cavs, dude. That series has me befuddled. I thought it was going to be 2-2 by now. I thought it was going to be a 6 or a 7 game series, and the New York Knicks have proved me wrong.
I think somewhere in the world I definitely said Cavs getting swept, which wasn't that far off.
Yeah, you know what? I think when we originally talked about this, you did pick the Knicks.
I did pick the Knicks. I know that.
I respect that. Maybe, you know what? Not even maybe. My love for Donovan Mitchell definitely got in the way a little bit.
They got no bench.
They got no bench right now.
They got Dean Wade.
Dean Wade, baby.
Who I just saw
Ricky Rubio
was leading the league and was like top 3 in the league in some defensive stat of like deflections per game.
Wow. I love that. Yeah. The Knicks,
I have the helmet back on.
3-1. He does have the helmet back on. I respect it. But yeah, I don't know. So props to the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle. They've been cooking. Josh Hart.
Cooking.
Is he the best role player in the NBA?
No.
I don't know. Twitter was saying that. I had to ask you.
No, that's garbage.
Okay.
Bro.
Best role player in the playoffs right now?
No.
Okay.
No, not even kind of.
Follow up. I had to follow
Tobias.
Up. Okay.
Average 20 this round.
That's what's
definition of a role player is that guy right there.
All right, there you go.
I don't even think he's the best in the league. There's everyone on the Celtics.
Oh my God, the Celtics are so stupid.
Derek White, Marcus Smart's a role player if you really think about it.
Yeah, you know what? He knows his role.
What about everyone on the Bucks outside of Giannis, Chris, and Drew?
You know what? Just thinking about the Bucks again, it pisses me. They should not be down 3-1. Drew Holiday, you dropped 50 points like 3-4 weeks ago.
I don't know.
You are too good of a player.
You just had to score 15, Drew.
15 damn points.
One more.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. East is a little bit of a mess on how I originally thought it would go, but that's a topic for another.
Kevin Love's a better role player than Josh Hart right
Kevin
now.
Love has been playing phenomenal.
He's been really solid for the Heat.
Phenomenal, dude. So shout out Kevin Love. But the last series that I do want to talk
Norman
about.
Powell. I'm
Norman
sorry.
Powell.
There's so many role players.
Yeah.
Zubac.
I'm a big fan of Zubac.
That being said, it's currently 111.94 in favor of Phoenix heading into the fourth.
Okay. That's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, I'm very sad to see Kawhi isn't able to finish out the rest of this series is what it looks like, especially if, the Suns win tonight.
Yeah.
That's it. But
it's rough.
he does potentially have some off-court stuff that he's dealing with family, which if you go read up on the situation, it's kind of understandable as to why he's not there.
Yeah.
Because very unfortunate situation to be in. That being said, I don't know, bro.
I wish he was
PG.
here. I understand. PG, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what happened with him. I don't know what the injury was. I'm sure I could look, but I'm not going to.
I'm just going to remain ignorant.
It's I think it's a typical Clippers postseason though experience.
It is.
You have hopes and aspirations going into it.
Are they going to lose 3-1?
Yeah, they're going to lose.
4-1, I mean?
4-1.
Yeah.
Yep. Going to get one game.
That being said, is Westbrook going to get like a decent bag this offseason because of how well he's playing right now?
He very well could.
Let me see what he's got right now.
He very well could. I think his time with the Clippers have definitely helped clean his name, if that makes sense. Because he was slandered so egregiously, dude.
So brutal.
When he was in the Lakers uniform. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Say it.
Nothing.
Oh my God.
He's 2 for 14.
2 for 4. You know what? It's okay.
2 for 14.
It's okay. He's trying, dude.
Bro.
He's trying. Just tell him not to shoot the ball. Russ, just drive.
He dropped 36.
Just drive.
4 for 5 shooting from 3.
Just drive. Just drive.
Just literally talking about how
much would you give Russ?
15 mil.
15 mil?
Yeah. You know what?
I'd give him
Memphis.
Oh.
That would be perfect.
Okay.
You already know Ja loves Russ.
Okay.
You guys would embrace him real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
Russ always goes to the bat for his teams.
Wow.
You could probably move on from Tyus Jones in that situation and get, I don't know, a backup big.
Word.
Maybe another wing. I don't know why you guys traded DeAnthony Melton away. They traded him for the 23rd overall pick, which was David Roddy, who has not been playing.
There you go.
But I do like David Roddy a lot. You know why?
Why?
He's from VCU. Where Kira goes to school.
Word. It's very cool.
So
a little connection there.
That's a cool little connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need wing and well, right now you need front court depth.
Hello.
But I don't know. Tyus Jones, I would see if you can get something for him. He once again led the league in assist to turnover.
Yes, he did. Yes,
he has for the past 7 or 8 years.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Because that dude is next level with that.
Yes, he is.
2K doesn't even know how to capture it.
Really?
Like if you simulate with Tyus Jones, he'll just turn the ball over 2 more times than he per game every single year.
That's so stupid.
Than he ever has before.
Disrespectful.
It is disrespectful. He does not throw the ball away.
Come on, Ronnie.
Ronnie
2K.
Fix your ratings, Ronnie.
Swear to God, dude. Yeah, all right. I wouldn't be mad at that. Russ to the Grizzlies.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
I'd rock a Russ Grizzlies jersey.
Freaking awesome.
You'd have to embrace it though.
Yeah, absolutely would.
You can't halfway commit to a Russ because you're not going to get a good Russ then.
Yep, exactly. And I think that was the problem that the Lakers had.
Absolutely.
They, but they're better off for it now. They really are. Roster construction wise, it wasn't great to begin with. The match.
They're so bad.
But they also didn't commit to it.
Yeah.
So, word. But anyway.
I feel like Darvin committed a lot more to Russ than
Darvin did. Darvin put his whole heart and soul into it.
He's like, I trust you. That. You're my point guard. And then he's like, I'm going to move you to the bench and you're going to be the bench point guard.
And as a coach, I think he handled it very well.
Darvin's been doing really well for them. He has. I feel like we're going to be talking in 2 years though, and Darvin's going to be getting fired.
Yeah, I think that's a cycle of the Lakers right now though.
You find a coach, he turns out really good. You keep him for a few years and then you fire him when you're not doing as well.
Do you think Vogel gonna get hired
He's gonna get a
this
job.
coaching cycle?
I don't know if he's gonna get a head coaching job, but he's gonna get a job.
Okay, fair enough.
I would hire Vogel as a head coach for some teams.
Yeah, I would too.
Again,
too,
that's
absolutely.
a Rockets type hire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I'm a younger
Not
team
anymore.
with not a lot of discipline,
Not anymore.
or if I'm a really good team who needs less discipline from coaching,
Word.
aka if for whatever reason Tom Thibodeau like retired from coaching this year, that's where I would look.
That'd be a really good fit already. I like that. Good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Defense-minded coach. Perfect. But we have another series I want to talk about really quick.
Give it
Kings
to
and Warriors. I've loved it. It's been very entertaining.
Light the beam, bro.
Maybe one of my favorite series to watch this postseason, just because it's been so back and forth. And watching it in years past, when I watched the Warriors in the postseason, a lot of what I see is other teams' offenses just aren't able to compete and go back and forth with them
Yeah.
because they're just so explosive. Because you have freaking Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, bro,
Yeah.
and other role players that embrace the role.
Draymond's the best role player.
Draymond is
in this playoffs.
okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Draymond Green. Yeah. And watching this series so far, the Kings have that. They're able to match it. They just have come up a couple buckets short for whatever
The
reasons.
Harrison Barnes miss.
Harrison Barnes miss. Game winner, which is tough. There's a whole lot more stuff with that, but we won't get into it this week. Yeah, I think that's been my favorite series to watch this postseason.
I agree. I think I agree.
De'Aaron Fox, though, too, he's been tremendous.
Ooh.
And you understand why he's the clutch player of the year.
It's
Because,
been great. That being said, broke his finger.
yes, he did. He's going to play, though.
He's going to play. He's going to say he's going to come out and play with game 5, but he broke his left index finger, which he's a lefty, so it's a shooting hand.
Yep, that hurts a lot.
Not great. Really unfortunate.
It is. I think Sabonis, he's been a little bit of a disappointment for me, more so than Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because you're an all-star this year, dude, and he just hasn't been playing like that.
No, for the guy who's probably going to make All-NBA third team this year,
Yeah.
it's not been great.
He needs to step up way more.
Yeah, that being said, we're being spoiled on first and second team for centers.
We are. Yeah, we really are. 2 MVP candidates.
2 legitimate, like, at the end of the day, we'll have a place among the great bigs.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Jokic will probably have a
and 2.
longer career.
I think he will too.
Joel scares me too much with injuries.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I don't know. I ain't got anything else for you guys.
I don't got anything else either.
It's been a fun podcast again. I'm excited to see
A lot more chill this week.
a lot more chilled, a lot more relaxed. No guests, just us. Get back to our
Vibing.
roots. Vibing. Gabby on FaceTime. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hopping on for another week to listen to us talk. It's always a pleasure, and I'm excited to see what the matchups for the second round will look like. Oh my gosh. Really quick, shout out Paolo Banchero, Rookie of the Year. Also, shout out Walker Kessler, who stole 2 first place votes from Paolo Banchero, so he wasn't a unanimous
He didn't
Rookie
deserve
of the
to be
year.
unanimous MVP.
I don't think he
or
did either.
Unanimous Rookie of the Year.
But I was shocked Walker Kessler got the 2 votes over Jalen Williams, who had a very, very tremendous rookie season. Yeah. And then also really quick, shout out my guy, Lauri Markkanen, who won Most Improved Player.
Woot, woot, woot. We got to do a Laurie jersey.
That'd be sick. That'd be really sick. But I was a little bit nervous with SGA because he had a phenomenal season as well. But Laurie stuck it out. He won. He's also serving right now for the Finnish military.
Yeah, it's scary. It's a scary look.
It's a scary look.
Imagine you're in the military, you're fighting a 7-foot tall,
Literally.
blonde basketball player
Pulling
Adonis.
up next to you. He's Euro stepping across the battlefield. He's
That's
in
a
his
travel.
Finnish bag. Travel these nuts. Ooh.
And now we're demonetized.
And now
Thanks,
we're
Nate.
demonetized. Already happened. All right, I already said something earlier.
No, we were explicit. Now we're demonetized. Boy.
Dang. Fair
Doing
enough.
us like
my
that.
bad. My bad.
We don't make money from this.
Not yet. If anyone wants to sponsor us,
If anyone wants to send us free money,
feel free to contact us via email. 50 Shades
Imperial
of NBA.
Surplus, if you want to
Imperial Surplus. There we go.
sponsor us with some armor.
Absolutely.
I'll rock it.
Absolutely.
Rock it in the pod, the entire pod.
Yep. No one else would know, but maybe that's when we make a video podcast.
It would have to be. We'll add in a video for that.
Okay. Absolutely. That'd be the first one we do. I like that.
That's all we got, though.
Yeah, it is. It's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been really fun.
But it ain't been real fun.
Oh, I've had a lot of fun. Trey.
Wow, that makes one of us.
Okay, well, deuces.
Deuces.